All right, we got something really very special for you right now. And again, the communities, it's so who's making great contacts? New friends? New friends, new contacts, new relationships, new NFTs, new collabs. And just speaking backstage to this wonderful woman, she was like, "Oh yeah, I was doing this." I'm like, "Wait a second, I was in that VR event." "Wait, you were doing an opera event?" I'm like, "I saw something in Alt Space." She's like, "Yeah, that was probably mine." And it was like, sure enough. She's like, "Oh, do you know Natalie?" I'm like, "Of course I know Natalie. Everybody knows Natalie." And it's what it's about. It's like now we like take this to the next level. So all these people in real life coming together, this is what it's all about. And we have an amazing treat for you. Get ready to be entertained. Is everybody ready? All right.
Oh. Thank you so much. Let's go. Let's fucking go, NFT.NYC. Yes, your girl is a DGen. Yes, she is. I am Lauren Michelle. I'm an international opera singer. Could you guess? And, oh, this is my digits and all my stuff, if you guys want it. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm an international opera singer. I've been singing all over the world. I've sung at La Scala, I've sung at Covent Garden, Carnegie Hall. I went to Juilliard, UCLA. Anybody from LA? No? Okay. Yes, thank you. Come on. I know I just sang opera, but still. Yeah, I sung all over the world, but honestly, no one really cares about all that stuff. They really just care that I sang on Empire and that Kim Kardashian posted about me. Like, that's it. So, why is this opera singer here today? Because I love NFTs, and I actually did my own NFT. It is a music NFT that is a ticket to my performance in VR. If you notice, this is my theater, my underwater theater that I created. And if you saw while I was singing, there was an avatar. That's my avatar. And I have sung in VR. It's like I love this whole Web3 space. It is giving me complete and utter wings to live my best life. I don't know how many people can sing in an underwater theater yet, but I've done it because I used my imagination and created it. We also have like NFT party house. So anybody likes to go into VR, let's go. In there is where my holders are able to, we're gonna have like spaces to be able to talk about what opera is. You don't necessarily have to know about VR or NFTs or opera to be a part of our Operaverse community that I'm building very slowly. And actually, it's really nice. It's organic growth. And yeah, in there we can talk about like what the opera's about, what I was just speaking about, because I was definitely singing in Italian, and not everybody speaks Italian. Are there any Italians in here? Allora, fantastico! Allora, so yeah, so my NFT collection, I was bold, and I decided to mint it from my own site. Everyone's like, it's okay, you don't need to learn how to code. Yeah, you kind of do need to know how to code. So with the community on Twitter Spaces and on Clubhouse, people helped me to literally create a contract. So I created a Solidity contract, and we started minting in December of 2021. And we're getting ready to do our phase 2 of minting, probably at the end of the month. And I'm really, really excited. So if any of you want to join us, we have 3 different tiers. The top tier is the orchestra tier. It comes with a headset, a VR headset, 7 tickets to my performances throughout the metaverse. And mezzanine is 3 tickets. Those 2 tiers have music to it. So one of the piece that you just heard is one of the pieces that you will have on the music NFT. And then balcony is just without any music. It's the lowest level. It's the entry, and it's 1 ticket to performance in VR. So what I've been doing is, when I say metaverse, right? Like, so I've been buying property throughout different platforms. And like you saw the underwater theater, this is my, I come up with ideas of how I want to shape the experience of the music. And I will create an extravaganza. And some of the platforms enable us to go in VR. Some of them are just, you can go on a desktop. So we have Sandbox, we have Decentraland. I'm saying we because I put on a bunch of hats. This is a one-woman show here. So we, and yeah, and we're building out throughout the metaverse. I came here today, and I've done several different conferences, NFT Paris, ETH Denver, if anybody's been there. I came here today because I wanted to, number one, hopefully inspire some folks. If you're thinking about, the metaverse, you're thinking about Web3, and you're thinking about NFTs, and you're not really resonating with profile pics. No, I'm not, no shade to profile pics. I have lots of them. But, if you want to explore more of who you are in the space, I just want to encourage you to do that, because I promise you that I don't know if it gets much stranger than an opera singer doing an NFT in VR. So I'm sure whatever your idea is, you will find a community that wants to be a part of it and wants to go on your journey. And don't be afraid to just start small and start working your way up. I'm finding metaverse voyagers all the time that are really interested in music, and they're coming along for the ride. So I hope that is a bit of inspiration for anybody that's in here that's thinking about joining the space. Secondly, if you hadn't noticed, I'm a Black woman. Yes, thank you. There's some fans out there. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. And When I was learning about Web3, I learned literally, like I said, Clubhouse and Twitter Spaces. Well, mostly Clubhouse, because you know how they are in Twitter Spaces. So I learned about it in this space, and honestly, it was really diverse. And I noticed that when I was going to conferences, I wasn't seeing that. And that made me really sad. And it made me wonder what was going on. And I realized I needed to be a part of the change that I wanted to see in Web3. And so if that resonates with anybody, I just want to encourage you. You know, people say all the time that we're early, whatever. We actually are early. And if you make a small change in what you're doing, just a tiny change, it's like being in a pool of water and it's super still, right? Because we're early, there's not a lot of people. It's super still. If you make one movement to change, it's going to ripple. And that ripple goes really, really far. So I hope that you can find, be creative. Maybe you're working on a project, you can hire people of color, devs, there's lots of people around, developers. Just bring in people, make your community diverse and as beautiful as we want to see this Web3. Thank you guys so much. I just have to share one more thing with you. I have a POAP. This is my QR code to my link tree. I do have a POAP available, and the code is DGenDiva. I know. DGenDiva, capital D, capital D. You guys have a great day.